Taicho Channel of Light Fluid. Starlight Falls, Chapter 3. Otters, Dogs, Bears. Written by 83 Furry and Kusami 1. Beep, beep, beep. I quickly turned off my alarm and slowly but surely rubbed my eyes. To getting my eyes adjusted, I realised it was Christmas morning. Oh my gosh, Santa's been here, Santa's been here. Just like any other kid around the world, I jumped up from my bed, slipped on my slippers and went to wake up my parents. Running down the stairs and making sure not to trip or fall. Mom, Dad, Santa's been here, wake up, wake up. After pounding on their door, I walked into the living room and saw it was all lit up. The tree was beautiful, full of little lights and ornaments, big and small. So many colourful presents around the tree. The milk and cookies were all eaten up, so were the carrots for the reindeer. Above the fireplace, the stockings were so full, and last but not least, there were footprints of what appeared to be Santa walking along the floor with black boot marks. My, it looks like someone's a good Chico this year. I looked up to see my father all warmed up in his robe, holding a cup of coffee in one hand. I couldn't even think what to say, so I just gave him the biggest smile I could. Me and Dad organised the presents while my mom was supposedly still getting ready for Christmas morning. After making sure the presents went to each person, Mom walked into the room. Oh, I'm sorry for the wait. You two didn't open presents without me, did you? Of course not, honey. We've been waiting for you this entire time. Yeah, Mom, don't worry. We're just making sure the presents were organised, I said with a smile on my face. After Mom sat down, I decided to finally open a present. There were so many to choose from. I settled on a big present with red and blue paper. The note said, "To Ricardo from Santa and Mom." After carefully unwrapping the present, inside was a polar teddy bear. I lifted the bear up and tears ran down my face. I was so happy that I got a new teddy bear. I unfortunately lost my old bear, been wanting a new one ever since. Looks like Santa got what you wanted. I quickly ran to my mother and gave her a big hug. Well, thanks, Santa, and thanks, Mom. I love you. I love you too, Ricardo. Mom! I woke up from sweat and tears almost rolling down my eyes. I looked at the clock that read 6:55 a.m. I wiped away all tears and just lay in my bed thinking about my memory. Damn that same memory. I haven't thought about that day for so long. I looked over the side of my bed to see the polar bear. I know it's strange to have a teddy bear at age 21, but I can't bring myself to get rid of him. He kind of does look like Cole. It's been a couple of days since me and Yusuke met Bediako and Mohammed. March 3rd. I then heard my clock beeping. I looked over and reading 7 a.m. I turned it off and began getting ready for my day. While getting dressed, I got a text. I had to put on a shirt. I looked to see a group chat between me, Yusuke and Bediako. Good morning, best friend. Hope you slept well. Oh, good morning, Yusuke and Ricardo. I guess you're going to pick us up, Yusuke? I decided to finally text back. Good morning, guys. I slept well, thanks for asking. And yeah, what is the plan for today? After a minute passed, Yusuke texted back. Yeah, I'll be picking you guys up. In fact, look outside your window, Bediako. OMG, you're here already. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'll see you soon, Ricardo. Later. Later, you guys. Well, better get my stuff ready then. After grabbing my phone, wallet and key, school stuff, sketchpad and sketchbook, I grabbed my backpack and all my essentials in. I slipped my shoes on and went downstairs to get some breakfast. I looked round to see if my dad was sleeping. And there he was, fast asleep on the rocking chair. I also saw beer cans and bottles around. Guess he had a hard night. I walked into the kitchen to make some breakfast. Opening the fridge was mostly beer and anything my dad drinks. There were eggs, onions, spicy sauce and anything else I could find. Guess I could make some big omelette and some bacon on the side. I grabbed all the ingredients while getting the food from the fridge. I saw there's some orange juice left. Sweet. After I spent a while cooking, the food was done. I set the table and made sure to make the portions even. After pouring myself the last of the juice, I saw my dad by the kitchen entry. In a deep and groggy voice, he said, Good morning, Hayo. How are you doing? I looked at my dad. His clothes full of filth and not in good shape. He's holding what appeared to be an empty beer can. His eyes looked like he didn't sleep well, and his moustache had what appeared to be food stuck there. Good morning, Papa. I am fine. Took a seat and began eating my breakfast. Well, that's good to hear. Dad said while going to the fridge getting the beer, and then sitting down across from me. Beer for breakfast? I said in a nervous and upfront voice. Yeah, beer for breakfast. Why do you ask, Ricardo? I'm just looking out for you. Here. I passed him the last cup of juice. When I looked at him, he had a pissed look on his face. Thanks, but I'd rather take a beer. We both just sat in silence and just ate breakfast. I tried to think of another conversation, but decided not to say anything else. I could tell he wasn't in a good mood to talk about anything. After finishing my breakfast, I did the dishes. While I was doing the dishes, my dad spoke. Have I met any chicas yet? Met any new friends? Yeah, I met someone new this week on Monday. It's cool, I just recently moved here. Has it meeting someone? I haven't yet. I never told Dad about me being bisexual. Ever since the beginning of the 2000s and 2010s, he hasn't been the best or supported anything this town has to offer. Pride events, LGBTQIA plus events, or anything. Even just the mention of someone's sexuality will piss him off. You know, now you're 21, how about we go to a bar and find a nice young lady just for you? No thanks, Dad. I'd rather find some of my own. Thanks, though. Come on, don't be like that. I know I had to work on your birthday last month, but I promised to make it up to you. Come on, let's go find some nice ladies. No thanks, Dad. I really would find someone myself. I'm 21, for God's sake. Also, going to a bar with you isn't the best idea since you have a drinking problem. It's that moment I knew I fucked up. Dad got up from my seat and turned me around and slapped me. Watch your fucking mouth, boy. I drink what I want when I want to get it. Damn, that stings. I touched my cheek. Thankfully he's not bleeding or anything. I don't see my father, his eyes full of anger, his body posture ready to beat me, and his mouth ready to say whatever he's going to say to me. How? Yes, sir. 1, don't you ever talk back to me like that again, you hear me? And 2, you're not a fag, are you? Terrified, but also trying to be brave, I spoke. Yes, sir. No, sir, I'm not a fag. Good. He finally grabbed a beer and went to the living room to watch TV. I quickly finished doing the dishes and grabbed my bag. I wasn't going to let that juice go to waste, so I finished it. And out the door. Well, that was better than most mornings. I said while waiting for Jusuke and Bediako to come get me. While waiting, I got a text from Cole. Usually doesn't text me this early in the morning. Wonder what's up. Well, morning, Ricardo. How you doing? I'm all right considering the morning I had. Thanks for asking. Oh, didn't know you'd respond this early in the morning. Considering this morning, did something happen? I didn't want Cole to worry, but I also didn't want to scare him. So I wrote back, yeah, I have classes today on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. My dad and I got into an argument this morning, that's all. I'm all right. Well, okay. I know what it's like just arguing with my parents. Thankfully, I'm a free man. Anyway, I want to see how you're doing before I go into my shift today. Oh, how sweet of him. Oh, thanks, Cole. Hope you have a good day at work and no bad accidents. Thanks, buddy. I'll try to make sure there are no accidents. Well, enough chit-chat. Time to go now. Need to start working. Have a good day. You too, Cole. Smiley face. Right when the conversation ended, there was Matthew's limo. Right on cue. Get in, loser. We're going to classes, Yusuke and Bediako said. I got in and went to class. All right, the class dismissed. Hope you all have a good weekend and see you all on Monday morning, Karen said to everyone in the class. So, now that we don't have classes this weekend, what do you guys want to do? I said while the three of us were walking out of the building. Well, since it's now March, I was thinking of trying to do my first tennis practice this year, since spring will finally be coming soon, Jutsuke said with a yawn. I'll let you both know when I will have practice. I want to have tennis games. You both will come, right? You know I'm always going to be there, Yusuke. I've not once missed any of your games. I don't intend to miss any games if we go our separate ways. Oh, thanks, Ricardo. This is why you're my best friend. What about you, Bediako? Think you're interested in seeing my tennis games? Well, I haven't been honest, you guys. When I moved, sports were everything in New York. We had football, hockey, baseball, basketball, and soccer. Oh, so many sports, it was ridiculous I could never get into it. Holy shit, I know New York was famous for all those sports. That's crazy. Since you guys are my friends, I'll try one of your games just to see the action. Angle is just one sport, so count me in. Alright, I'll let you both know first thing when I start my first game of the year. As we were leaving, Jusuke suggested we go to the Mohammed's bakery again and order takeout and find someplace else to eat. And we both agreed to go back there. And I get the feeling Jusuke isn't fully there for the sweets. I think he has eyes on a different kind of sweet. After getting in the limo, we arrived there safe and sound. I can go get it. I'll be right back, you guys. Just wait here, Jusuke said. I called it. Yusuke entered the establishment, thankfully not so busy. Then he saw Mohammed. Visit Yusuke. What a nice surprise. Where are your friends? Oh, don't worry, they're just in the limo. I'm going to order for all of us. Do you guys do takeout? Oh, okay. I really want to see him, but it's nice seeing you too, Mohammed said with a wink. But yes, we do take out. What do you guys like? I think we'll get what we had on Monday. 2 big chocolate chip cookies with coffee for me. For Ricardo, birthday cake with hot chocolate. And for Bediaco, a slice of butterscotch cinnamon pie with milk, please. Well, have you all, or do you want anything else? And that's it. Thanks for asking. All right, then. That'll be a couple of minutes. 5 minutes later. All right, here's your order, Jusuke. Thanks, Mohammed. Also here. $50, let me guess. Keep the change? Yep. Jusuke, are you sure you want me to keep the change again? I mean, aren't you kind of wasting your money? Nah, not really. I've been saving up money for as long as I can remember, so it's okay. Thanks for the concern, though. Well, sure, if you're okay, then have a good day. See you next time, Mohammed. Hey guys, sorry for the wait. So where do you guys want to go? What took so long? I asked. Oh, well, Mohammed took a while to get our food and just wanted to know how the 3 of us were doing. Uh-huh, I said with a grin. Well, I'm still new to this town. Hell, I haven't been here since I was in 1st grade, so I don't know what's new or still here even, Bediaco said. Let's just go back to my house then. Ricardo, are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, well, you know. I'm sure by now he's either 1, at work, or 2, passed out drunk, so it should be fine. Who is he? Bediaco asked, with a deep breath in and out. My father. We all just took a minute to reflect on what I just said. Your father? Does he treat you badly? Bediaco asked. Sometimes, but not all the time. If you guys have any other place we can go, then I'm up for it. Oh, my parents have company over, so we can't go to my place, Jusuke said. Well, we could go to my place, but it still needs work. Also, I still need to unpack some stuff and clean for anyone comes over. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine if we go to my place. It'll be okay, I swear. I said to Jusuke and Bediaco to make sure everything will be okay. Matthew, my place, please. Matthew also knew the history of me and my father. He just nodded and drove off. After a while, we finally arrived. Been a while since I've been here, Ricardo. Yeah, it has been. Come on. I led the 3 of us to the front door, unlocked it and locked it again, making sure all of us were inside. Made sure to listen to see if the TV was on. Thankfully, nothing. He must be at work, thank God. Come on, guys, this way. I let Jusuke and Bediaco into my room and locked the door right behind me quickly. Welcome back, Jusuke, and welcome, Bediaco. Make yourselves at home, guys. Jusuke wasted no time and just jumped on the bed. It's good to be back here, Ricardo. Glad to see you still have all your stuff here. Yeah, thanks. Thinking of adding more stuff in here. It's okay, I'm just happy with what I have, really. I go over to Bediaco and he's looking at one of the posters. This poster had a killer with 2 teens. What was it? Counselors at a summer camp in upstate New York in 1981. I see you have an interest in this one. I don't think I've seen this one. Is it good? Wait, really? You haven't seen that one before? Oh my God, the 3 of us need to see that one so badly. Did you know the person who made the special effects this film was involved in another camp slasher the year before? Bediaco thought about what the movie was and answered. Wait, are you talking about... Yeah, Killer, Mommy, Killer. That's the one. No way. We should totally watch it together, Bediaco said as he looked at the poster. What's this one about? I looked around and saw the other poster. It was a teenage human boy, but his face was split in 2. One half was normal, the right eye was fully black. The other side had a skeleton side of the face. In the middle he was holding what looked like a triangle with a circle in the middle, along with a cross. Oh, this one. I'm not sure you know this series. This is my favourite film in the entire series. This is only the 5th film in the franchise, but I love it. Also, the director is great too. I remember back on December 27th, 2013, me and Jusuke stayed up all night watching all the unrated versions of each film. Then on January 3rd, 2014, we watched the 5th film on opening day. We were both 11 years old at the time. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this film. You'd not stop watching it over and over and over again. God, you couldn't contain yourself when you got the Blu-ray unrated version of it, Jusuke said. What did you expect? We were both 12 at the time, so of course I was really excited. I hate to break the memory you guys are having, but can we try and have some fun now? Also, can we eat? I'm starving. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Bediaco, I said. I went over to my closet and opened it up. Inside was nothing special, just a bunch of shirts, t-shirts and other stuff hanging up along with the laundry bin, and a place where I put all my sketchbooks. Also a couple of TV trays. Me and Jusuke took and set them in the middle of the room and put all our food there. Everyone took a couple of bites of food and sips of our drinks. We decided a game for a while. Come on, I said, all yelling at the screen. I know you can do this, Ricardo. Beat his ass, Yusuke said while having a drink of his coffee. Oh, please. I'm going to beat you so badly in 3, 2, 1, Bediako said with a cheeky grin. With a quick turn of events, I was quickly hit with a red shell, and down I went. Fuck, how the hell did you have one? I said while Bediako passed me and finished in first while I finished in second. Well, what can I say? I have lots of practice. I had the same console and game back at my place. Also, it's one of my favourite games in this entire franchise. What about you guys? Do you have a favourite game or series in this franchise? Bediako said. Well, if you ask me, I always love the party games. I love those games so much. Seeing as how me and Ricardo played the party game from 2007. God, we played that constantly for hours. Sometimes we could play that game after school. Ah, God, those are the best. What about you, Ricardo? What were your favourite games in this franchise? Yusuke asked. I hope this isn't weird or embarrassing, but my first ever gaming console was from 2006, but I didn't get it until 2008. During that year, I got my console, so I got the first Galaxy game. Then in 2010, the sequel came out. Ever since then, I've been waiting for an opportunity for there to be more games. Unfortunately, there never was. I already get the remastered edition, so the Galaxy series was the best in the franchise for me. Oh, who knew we all had the same gaming consoles? Same franchise? Also, it's nice how we all have one specific game from the franchise we all loved and cherished growing up. What a small world we live in. So, now that all the food and racing is done, what are we doing now? Because if not, I'd like to go home soon. Me and Yusuke decide to tell Bediako about what's going to happen next, but I'm not sure he'll like it. Well, Yusuke and I go to the police station and tell the chief of police something else happened on my birthday. Wait, what happened on your birthday, Ricardo? We gave Bediako a brief summary about what happened. Me and Yusuke had a hard time talking about it again. After we finished talking, I decided to tell him something else. However, we left a little detail about what happened, and, well, I'm not sure if he'll believe us or not. Hell, I'm not sure if he'll believe us. What happened? I'm sure after the night you guys had, nothing will sound crazy or insane. I think we should wait until Owen in person, see what he thinks. We should probably get going, there's still light out, I said in a hurry. We made sure to turn off the console and TV and tied up before heading out. While Yusuke and Bediako left, I decided to bring that drawing of the alligator cop. I figure this is the best evidence I have, so better use it now. I grabbed my sketchbook and left my room. We were about to leave, the front door started to jiggle and the figure came in. It was my dad. What's going on here, Ayo? Where are you off to? Who are you? Dad said while pointing at Bediako. Oh, hey Dad, you're home from work already? This is my new friend, Bediako. He's the new friend I told you about on Monday. Bediako, this is my dad, Sebastian. Pleased to meet you, sir. I recently moved here, and Ricardo and Juice have been amazing friends since I got here. Well, nice to meet you too, Bediako. Now then, where are you off to? We're just going to show Bediako a bit more around town. Then Juice is going to drop us home, so I'll be back home late. I didn't want to tell him where I was going. Ever since my birthday, I laid low at Juice's place until I was better. No way in hell I was telling him I was at a gay bar. Fuck that, and screw him. Were we going home for dinner? My dad asked me. As I was about to answer, I saw another bottle of beer in his left hand. God damn it. No, probably not. Well, we should get going. My dad moved away from the door and let us all leave. When I was about to leave, he grabbed my arm and said, "Well, be careful and stay safe. Also, can you grab more beer? We're almost out. Please?" I didn't want to answer, but his grip was getting harder and harder. I knew I had to answer because he was going to let me go, so I finally gave up and said, "Okay, Dad, I'll get more. Now let me go." With one final grip, he let go and slammed the door behind him. Before we left, I looked at the door, gave the bird, and quietly underneath my breath, I said, "Fuck you, Dad." When I turned around, I saw Jusuke and Bediako's expressions. Looking over at Jusuke, he had a "I am worried" and sad expression, saying, "You can't let him do this to you." Yusuke knows my relationship with my dad. Well, it's really shitty. I then looked over to Bediako this time, since he doesn't know me and my dad's relationship. He had a worried and scared face. I say I only bring friends over when my dad is gone or drunk. Well, he didn't hurt you guys. Come on, let's go. All quiet in the limo. I could tell I ruined our day with that little encounter with my dad. Why does my dad always do this? I mean, he was just fine before. Well, no, it was a long time ago. Maybe that day would have been different if we... I'm not sure. That's all in the past. At least I am still staying strong. Ricardo, are you okay? I don't see Jusuke with a worried expression. Yeah, I'll be fine. This isn't the first time, you know. Yeah, I know, but you're 21 now. Just try and stand up for yourself. I thought back to the last time I stood up for myself. This morning was hell. What I was trying to do was make him drink something that wasn't beer or alcohol related. I've done so many times since I was 6 years old. Like you don't have parents that hurt you, Jusuke. I just closed my eyes, thinking the last time my dad was actually happy. All I can think about was that Christmas. Ricardo? I looked up to see Bediako. I'm still learning, both of you guys. But you're not alone. Sometimes my parents would argue a lot. When their fights got so out of hand, I would try to break it up. I got hurt a lot in the process. Really? You too? Unfortunately, yes. I've gotten hurt so many times, have so many scars, but I don't give up on life that easily. I'll stay strong and stay determined, no matter what. Oh, I've never met anyone like me before. I'm so happy I'm not alone anymore. Well, we stay determined together. Stay determined? Oh, sorry, it's from a video game that came out in 2015. It's a really fun game. I can tell you the guys the game if you want. Sure, I could use a new video game. Then Yusuke finally spoke. First off, I'm sorry about what happened to you, Bediako. That must have been rough for you. Second, I'm happy to be with you. We both are. Now, tell us about this game you're referring to. Bediako tried his best to explain the game as much as possible without getting any spoilers. Basically, you play as a person who's trying to escape the underground. Great story, great characters, great soundtrack. Basically, everything about the game was so incredible. I'm surprised that me and Yusuke had ever heard or found the game in the first place. After about 30 minutes, the number finally stopped. We heard Matthew saying, "I'm here." One by one, we each got out of the car. There we saw a sign saying, Starlight Falls Police Department. Are you ready for this? Yusuke asked. No, I am not. But better get it over with. Here we go. As we entered the building, we saw a receptionist. She appeared to be a middle-aged goat. May I help you, gentlemen? She said in a tired voice. Oh, hi, we wonder if we could see Chief Owen, please? I asked. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but he's out right now. He will be back soon. Why don't you boys take a seat? I'm sure I'll be back any minute now. Thank you, Ms. Oh, please call me Cherry. We all took seats, waiting for Owen to come back. As we waited, I looked around the area. When I think about it, this place looks familiar. But have I been here before? I tried thinking of if I'd been here before, but no luck. Damn. I looked over to Yusuke as he's playing on his phone. As for Bediako, he's fast asleep. Damn, it's okay. He needs it. I grabbed my sketchbook and went through all the pages. For most of it was just pop culture stuff, nothing too exciting. Then came the alligator cop. Still can't believe I'm able to see him and talk to this ghost. But I have questions on my mind. Like, why did Henry, what's that even his real name, kill him? Who else did that bunny kill? What is the bunny's motive? Why am I his latest victim? That ghost, when we last met, said, I better get back to the others. Good luck, Ricardo. We and other members of the victims are all right. What am I saying? They're dead. But are they really all right? Man, why did all this happen? I just turned 21. Fuck me. I decided to take my mind off things and draw. But what? Oh my god, I know exactly what to draw. After a while, it was done. By the same time I finished, someone walked in. It was a St. Bernard. In fact, I think it was the same dog from the hospital, if I remember correctly. I stood up and asked in a nervous voice, excuse me, but are you Chief of Police Owen? When he turned to look at me, I got a better look at him. He's a tall dog, with no belly, but maybe just a small one. Black beard and moustache. His fur is all reddish-brown brindle. He's wearing a black uniform with a black tie, black pants, black shoes, and a black police cap, along with his Starlight Falls police badge. Yes, I am, and who I... He paused and took a moment to recognize us. Ricardo, Yusuke, is that you guys? I then said, yes, it's us. I'm glad you remember. Oh, yeah, it has been a while. How are you two doing, and who's the new guy? I'm doing good. This is our new friend Bediako. He'd recently just moved here. He's going to the same college as me in Yusuke. Then Yusuke spoke. I'm doing good, but we're actually here today about something else that we didn't tell you on Ricardo's birthday. Oh, really? Thought you boys told me everything. Owen said with a confused look. Me and Yusuke both looked at each other, and I said, we did, but there was something else that happened in the bathroom. I didn't want to say because she thought I sounded crazy. Owen took a while to respond. Well, if this is important, okay. Follow me, boys, we can talk in my office. I shook up Bediako from his nap. We all followed Owen to his office. From inside the office, I saw an office desk. On the desk, there was an old phone from what looked like maybe the 90s or 2000s, and a present-day computer, a bunch of paperwork, and a coffee mug that says World's Best Chief. Also a picture frame. Also a name tag saying Chief Owen Campbell. There was also 2 chairs. I sat in the left chair and Jusuke sat in the right chair. Bediako just stood. When Owen sat in his chair, he spoke. All right, boys, tell me what happened. Me and Jusuke gave another brief summary for Owen and Bediako, since we hadn't told him a lot. It was time I finally told him what happened. With a deep breath, I said, when I was being pinned up against the wall, I saw an alligator. However, I tried to get his attention. Henry didn't see him. I was the only one who saw him. When I saw him, noticing that both he and the uniform were covered in blood. Some of his teeth were missing. His throat was cut open. This was the first encounter. I took a long pause before speaking again. When I told Mohammed to go get help, I just stayed by the bathroom door, waiting for someone to help me. I heard a voice calling out to me. I turned around and saw the alligator again. At that point, I didn't know if I was hallucinating, or if Henry drugged me or something else. I could tell one thing. This was all real. I decided to ask the alligator some questions. I asked who he was. He said, I don't remember my name, but I remember a little bit about my life. I had a wife and kid. I was a happy man. But then I became a victim. That was the last time I saw him. Oh, it wasn't until the 27th of February I saw him again. This time, me, Jusuke and Bediako were at the cafe, the bakery place. I was using the bathroom. I was about to leave. I saw him in the bathroom mirror. The alligator said he was happy to see me and everyone else for my birthday was all right. He told me he was trying to help me. He said, making sure you're not the victim. That's for damn sure. My only guess was he meant the victim of Henry. After that, he told me he was getting back to the others. Probably the other victims of Henry. And that's it. I haven't seen or talked to that alligator again. So, Owen, what do you think? After such a long explanation, everyone took a couple of minutes to digest the information. I looked over at Jusuke with a smile on his face, letting me know that I finally told Owen the truth. I smiled back, then looked over at Bediako with a look of confusion and realization I might have hit a nerve or two. I looked at Owen, who was trying to make sense of it all. He had what appeared to be a worried and confused face if he was trying not to believe in all this nonsense. After a long break, Owen finally spoke. First off, thank you for telling me. Also, I understand why you and Jusuke didn't say anything sooner. It does sound crazy. I'm sorry. I can't report this without any proof or any evidence. I mean, Jusuke, is what Ricardo was saying is true? I looked over at Jusuke and knew what he was going to say. Well, at first I thought he was making it up too. When he told me it happened again, it couldn't be a coincidence, right? We've been friends since we were 6 years old. Tell me any reason why he wouldn't lie or make any of this up. So yes, Owen, he is telling the truth. Owen took a minute to think carefully. Oh, okay, thanks, Jusuke, for your input. This is still hard to believe. I'm not saying you guys are lying, but come on. Ghost from the dead? I mean, really? Time to pull out the drawer and hope this works. Okay, Chief, you want proof? Well, wait a minute, maybe this will help. I quickly pulled out my sketchbook and flipped over the page with the alligator. Is this enough proof for you? It's described like I said. The blood, missing shoes, teeth missing, throat slit. It's all there in detail. Owen looked at the drawer and was shocked by how detailed it was. Jesus Christ. You drew this, Ricardo? Yes, I did. Drew on the 27th of February since I couldn't get him out of my head. May I see the drawing, Owen? Bediako asked. Owen handed Bediako the sketchbook, and he just stared, looking at every single detail. After about a minute, he gave the sketchbook back. Holy fuck, Ricardo, that's some fucked up shit. Bediako said in a scared and nervous tone. When I looked at his face, he had what looked like a shock of realization, as if he'd seen that before. I even asked him if he was okay. No answer, not even a reaction to look at me. Well, boys, I'm not sure what else to say. I mean, Ricardo, I know it's been almost 3 weeks since the incident. But the way I see it, you may have imagined all of this. The alligator could just be from stress or something else entirely. Maybe Owen is right. But is he? I mean, it's still strange I saw him 2 times already. But it'd also just be in my head since that rabbit didn't see him as well. It felt so real. He also knew my name, as if I knew he'd be Henry's next victim. Ricardo, is everything okay? Owen asked. Yeah, I'm fine. Just a lot to take in, that's all. Can you excuse me? I have to use the bathroom. I quickly left the room and quickly walked to the bathroom. However, I noticed I didn't have my sketchbook. Damn, I still left it in Owen's office. I made sure no one else was in the store with me. I turned on the freezing cold water and splashed on my face. The water was nice and calming. Did it a couple more times. I looked in the mirror and said, "Everything's going to be okay." Well, I said while grabbing a paper towel and cleaning my face. Don't worry, everything will be all right. Yeah, I slowly pulled down the towel, and in the mirror was the alligator again. Hello again, Ricardo. It's good to see you again. Although we really got to stop meeting in the bathroom, he said while smiling with a laugh. I took a nice deep breath and said, "It's all in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head." Even pinched myself and slapped myself. This wasn't in my head at all. It's all real. "Oh, there, buddy. Don't hurt yourself," the alligator said. "Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably wondering why I'm here in the first place, huh?" "Kinda, yeah. Why are you here?" I told the alligator a quick recap on why I'm here. Because Owen didn't believe me seeing you. Thinks it's stress or just in my head since that night. Or something else, or why I keep seeing you. I know now that's not the case since, well, it's the 3rd time I'm seeing you. Oh, I see. Look, I am sorry this is happening to you, Ricardo. Believe me when I say this. I don't like this either. The way I see it, this is your life now. Now, whether your friends or family believe you or not, you have to remember if it's real or not, he said while pointing at my heart and trying to give me a smile to cheer me up. How are you feeling now? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, thank you. What should I call you if we're going to keep seeing each other? Now that I think about it, I'm not so sure. I guess when you're dead, you don't really think about anything else. Do you remember a nickname or something you remember? People calling you? For some reason, I'm thinking of Hal. I think that's what people call me, but I can't seem to remember why. I still can't remember my real name, but Hal is a good start. Okay, Hal. It's nice to know you're still here with me. I better get back to the others. Will we see each other soon? Oh, I'm sure we will. But next time there'll be no more bathrooms. Goodbye, Ricardo. After saying goodbye, I left the bathroom and went to catch up with the others. When I went back, I saw Jusuke just sitting in the lobby near the entrance. Hey, are you okay? I decided to hold off about telling him I saw the alligator, well, Hal, again. Yeah, I'm doing good now. Sorry, I kind of need a breather. Where's Bediako? I just went to use the bathroom. Owen said, could I go, since he didn't really know what else to say. Oh, he wanted to know Bediako a little bit more, so they're just chatting still. Been waiting near the entrance until you guys get out. Also, here, you dropped this. This is my sketchbook. Oh, thank you, Jusuke. You're the best, I said, all taking it back. I looked to where Owen's office was. I'm sure Bediako is all right. After a couple more minutes of waiting, they finally came out. Oh, sorry for the hold-up. I was trying to get to know Bediako a bit more. Also, since I'm guessing you two will be spending more time together, I thought I'd just write down your friend group. If there's nothing else you boys have to say, then you're free to go. Have a good night, boys. We all left the police department and just rode in the limo. After a while later, we finally asked what Owen asked Bediako about. Hey, Bediako, what did you and Owen talk about, if you don't mind me asking? I asked carefully. Bediako just stared at me and Jusuke. I gave us both a blank expression, just not saying anything to us. After about 5 minutes, he finally said, Okay, this is what happened. Wait, hold on, Ricardo, Jusuke said. Oh, all right, you go get him. We are done, Owen said. Oh, thank you, Chief, and thanks for listening. Jusuke quickly picked up the sketchbook before leaving. Hold on, I'm coming too. Oh, no, you don't. Sit down, Bediako. What the hell? Oh, there you go back to your friends. But since I know Ricardo and Yusuke, I'd like to get to know you as well, please. What the fuck, are you serious? Right now my friends need me. I'm going to make this quick, whatever. Oh, thank you. I promise you don't have to answer any question you're not comfortable with. Owen quickly got up from his chair and closed the door. Now then, what is your name? Bediako Logan. How old are you, Bediako? 20. When's your birthday? March 13th, 2002. Ricardo and Yusuke told me you just recently moved to town. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Why'd you ask? Well, like I said before, I'm just trying to get to know you. Since I am chief of police, it's my job to make sure this town is safe, including new arrivals. Yeah, sure you are. You've been to Starlight Falls before? Yeah. How many more questions do you want me to answer? I swear the next question better not be, when was the last time you were in Starlight Falls? Damn it. Not that one. Bediako? Okay then, you don't have to answer. Fuck that, I am not answering that one. Oh, where did you come from for moving here? In New York. Oh, that's nice. I was in New York a couple of times there myself. Well, I love the Big Apple. Do you know my favourite thing to eat there? It's the hot dogs. Since I'm a dog myself, I find it kind of funny. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny. You think that's good? Ever tried bagels there? It's to die for, I said with a sarcastic voice. Oh, once or twice. Well, it's so good. Damn it, old man. Is it just you that's living in Starlight Falls? I'm not going to answer that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, in New York, did you know any of the police officers, or were you close to anyone special when you moved there? No, it was just me and my parents. I didn't have any friends growing up, unfortunately. It was hard when me and my parents moved. Damn, I didn't mean to piss him off too much. Even though it's just me living here, I'm happy I met Ricardo and Yusuke. It seemed like on my first day at college no one wanted to say hi or introduce themselves to me until Ricardo greeted me. I'm still getting to know both of them. I look forward to spending more time with them too. Oh, it kind of remind me of when I was your age. I had two amazing friends. Once you get older, we don't talk or see each other anymore. Obviously, we stay in contact for a long time. Oh, thank you, Chief. You're very welcome, Bediako. What do you think about all this, Ricardo and Yusuke? I'm not going to lie, this is all new to me. After Ricardo explained about what happened in the bar and the interaction with the bunny, I'd be terrified as well. Seen a dead alligator as well. Damn, anyone would sound crazy at that point. We need to give Ricardo more time with all this. I'm sure he'll probably forget about this, right? Oh, I'm not sure if he'll forget anytime soon. The bunny might never go away. The dead alligator, maybe. Hey, Chief, what happened to the bunny? Breaking down the door of the bathroom, we found Ricardo lying on the floor with the blood coming out of his neck. The bunny quickly tried to escape, but I haven't stopped him. He's brought into the jail that night. Been locked up ever since. Damn, Ricardo. I'm sorry this is all happening to you. I hope you're doing all right now. I see. Well, I hope the bunny's locked up well. Doesn't hurt anybody ever again. We tried asking Henry about why he did it. He kept saying the same thing. I want to be your boyfriend, Ricardo, over and over and over again. Whatever else he's trying to do, it's over. Anyway, I think we're done here. We can leave now. Thank you for your time, Bediako. Yeah, no problem, Chief Owen. So that's what happened. Really, I'm really sorry for all that happened to you, Ricardo. How's your neck? Oh, my neck. It's okay. Still hard to look at, but I'm fine. Thanks for asking. After Bediako explained his time with Owen, we all just sat quietly until we reached Bediako's apartment complex. After arriving, we let him out, said our goodbyes, and left. So, Ricardo, are we taking you home now? Yeah, you can't. Shit. What is it? Fuck, I'm supposed to get my dad some beer. We need to go to the store. Please, if I don't even want to think about it. Of course, Matthew, go to the store, please. Damn it, Dad, you and your fucking drinking problem. Took about 5 minutes to get to the store. When we arrived, it was about to close. I told Yusuke just stay in the limo. It shouldn't take long, I hope. Hey, Ricardo, you pick up some more beer? We're all out, he says. I'll stop drinking, he says. I'm trying my best, he says. Damn it, Dad, no you haven't. Been like this since I was 6 years old. You can't even go 1 fucking second without getting something to drink. So much stuff going through my mind, it's hard to contain it all. Honestly, why am I still living with my dad? I should just move out. Anyways, I found the alcohol aisle. I was about to grab a pack when the pour was on mine. When I looked up, I was completely shocked. Oh, Ricardo, is that you? Cole? He's wearing a big purple coat with a red hat on. Yeah, it's me. I'm happy to see you again. How have you been doing? After thinking of all the horrible times with my dad, this was a nice bright side. I'm doing good, thanks for asking. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, he said with a nice big smile on his face. Kinda cutting it close on alcohol, huh? Fuck, I can't even know the real reason. Well, I could say the same as you. Buddy, I'm older than you, but feel free to grab 'em, I don't mind. You have to let me go first. I grabbed about 2 packs, while Cole grabbed 1 pack. So, how's your day, Ricardo? It's all right. Well, it's Friday night. Do you have any plans? Nah. Probably going to bed early or something like that. Oh, okay. Well, for me, I might watch a movie after a long week. But I have to get dinner. When we got to the cashier, I let Cole go first. Didn't see all he got. Did catch a glimpse of red velvet ice cream and his alcohol. It was my turn. I grabbed my wallet, and I'd only had $15, and the 2 packs were 10 each. Fuck what I was going to do. Sorry, kid, this isn't enough. I either pay for one and get out. Ricardo, I can pay for it if you want. I don't know. The one I really didn't want to buy him for me. On the other hand, I'm afraid it will happen if I don't bring this home with me. Are you okay there, bud? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure to pay for me, Cole? Yeah, I am sure. I think it'll be fine. After Cole brought everything, I was about to head back to the limo when Cole stopped me. Hey, you may want to go get some dinner. I faced him and didn't know what to say. Dinner with me? Cole, I'm not sure. You already paid for my drinks. In fact, I pulled out my wallet and handed him the $15. It's all I have right now. I'm sure next time I see you, I'll give you a 5 to call it even. Cole just stood there and looked at me and down at my arm with the money. He grabbed my hand and closed it shut. You know this more than I do. Let me take you to get some dinner. I wanted to make it up to you for not staying longer in the hospital. Please? I looked into his eyes and could tell he was serious. I knew I wanted to spend more time with him too. How could I say no to this cute bear? All right, just let me tell Jusuke really quickly. I ran over to the limo and told him I was going to drive with Cole. Before he could respond, I opened the limo and grabbed my sketchbook and gave Jusuke a hug and left with Cole. I followed the bear to his car. Only it wasn't a car, it was a truck. A silver truck. I'm not sure what year it was, but it almost looks like it's brand new. Hop in, Ricardo. Cole dumped his groceries in the back and I put my sketchbook on the dashboard of the truck and we both hopped in. The truck took a couple of tries to start and thankfully woke up. Cole turned on the radio and we just sat in silence. I looked out the window and thought about telling Cole about what happened today. So, Ricardo, what did you do today? Maybe it's only fair that I want to see what he thinks too. I gave him a recap of my day. So, yeah. I looked over and didn't have any sort of reaction. Almost as if he didn't know how to respond to something like that. He turned off the radio. Oh, Ricardo, didn't know you've seen things after your birthday. I bet you think I'm crazy and don't want to see me anymore, huh? I said while looking out the window. What? No, yes, seeing dead people is crazy. After what happened that night, I don't think you're hallucinating or seeing things. I know that feeling. And he looked away and looked at Cole. What do you mean by that? Well, when you're down the mines, there's no sunlight and no fresh air. Sometimes you need a gas mask to even help you breathe. Worst of all, there are times when you see things. Things that are too hard to explain, almost as if it was all in your head. I'm not sure I want to work in the mines anymore after hearing all that, but it's nice to know I'm not the only one who has this certain problem. I shifted my eyes in front of the road. Cheer up, Ricardo. Everything's going to be okay. I then felt his paw on my shoulder giving it a light squeeze. This was the second time he was touching me since the bar. His touch felt good. Really good. He retracted his paw and turned on the radio. All right, I love this song. I then looked at him. After this long and exhausting day, it was nice seeing Cole again after a long time. We both gave each other a smile. We eventually started singing the song together. It took a couple of minutes to get to our destination, but it was worth it. It was a fast food burger place. Since it was Friday night, it was pretty busy, so we just waited until it was our turn. It's been a while since I last ate out. Hey, are those your drawings? Cole asked. Let me see. Hey, wait! However, it was too late. Cole snatched my sketchbook and looked at all of them. Oh, these are pretty impressive, Ricardo. Nice work. So detailed and everything. No, please stop. So is the alligator copy you've been seeing, huh? Well, you should have evidence. If we're in a horror movie, you made a smart decision about getting evidence. Good job staying alive. Vital boy. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, you can give it back. Oh, is this your newest drawing? No. Oh, my. Cole gave back my sketchbook on the latest page. It was of him, but this time I drew him in a mining outfit. Oh, I'm sorry, waiting for Rowan to come back, and I thought about you since you texted me this morning, and since you kept asking about working in the mines, yeah. I looked up at Cole. His cheeks blushed and he had a little smile on his face. You know, you're not too far off from the uniform. You're pretty close. I tell you what, if you still want to work in the mines, I can show you what the uniform actually looks like. A deal? It was my turn to blush back and smile. A deal? Also, I want that drawing too, he said with a wink. It's finally our time to order. We both had burgers and fries and soda. Cole even threw in an ice cream for me. He wasted no time eating his burger and fries. I slowly took my time eating the ice cream since this was worth it. I told Cole about where I lived. However, as we were getting close, I was too afraid to show my actual house, and if my dad came out and saw me... I told him to park about 10 yards away from my house. Cole got confused, but didn't want to ask any further questions. Well, thanks for spending time with me, Ricardo. Yeah, no problem, Cole. Glad we ran to each other tonight. Yeah, same here. Hey, did you settle whether or not you want to work at the mines? No, not yet. Sorry, Cole. Oh, it's okay. I'll give you some more time, though. Let me know when you have your answer, okay? Yeah, sure thing, Cole. Also, thanks for telling me about your problems. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I'm glad you took it seriously. Of course. Us hallucinators have to stay together, after all. We both gave a good laugh. Nice one. Later, Cole. After opening the door, Cole touched my shoulder again and said, Hang in there, Ricardo. Tomorrow is another day. Thank you, Cole. Really, thank you. Very welcome. Also, aren't you forgetting something? All right, our deal. I grabbed my sketchbook and carefully ripped out the newest drawing and handed it to him. After getting my alcohol and sketchbook, I said goodbye to Cole. I walked over to home. After making it inside, I looked around for my dad, and he was in the kitchen trying to make some dinner. I dropped off the alcohol and said, Here are your drinks, Dad. I already had dinner. I'm going to bed now. Right. Wait, hold on. I just made dinner. It's your favourite. Well, I'll at least join you. Like I said before, I already ate. We both sat down like we did this morning. And Dad just ate. I could tell he was trying. Growing up together was always hard. We didn't have the best relationship. But every once in a while, he was trying. Come on, Ricardo. Please eat. Whenever you have some room left. No thanks, I am full. I'll eat the leftovers tomorrow. How about that? Okay. Thanks for joining me at least. Yeah, no problem. Good night, Dad. Good night, son. Henry just got his disgusting food and sat with anyone in the prison. Fucking shit. Henry says he had his first bite of dinner. He looked around the cafeteria, if you call it that in a prison. So, what are you in for? Henry looked across at him and saw a leopard with some teeth knocked out. He had a black eye. Why do you want to fucking know? That's curious. Also knew you, that's why. Henry always kept his life very private and secret. I kill kids. I love killing kids. The leopard looked surprised but not afraid. Bullshit, I know you're fucking lying to me. Oh yeah? What are you doing in here then? Oh, my wife cheated on me, I killed both of them. Well, fuck me, you got guts. So why are you really in here then? I tried making this kid my boyfriend. He's 21 if you're wondering. Really? That's it? I also tried to kill him. Don't worry, I'll get out of here and get my revenge on him. Henry then touched his neck. The necklace once around the shy and kind Ricardo was now around a maniac psycho bunny. Henry. Starlight Falls is written and edited by 83 Furry and Gosami 1. Drawings were by Buddy Bear 83, Sneevils McGee, and Inoshishi Taicho. And there'll be more from Starlight Falls early next year. It's going on hiatus for a short time, but we will have some new stories from there sometime in the new year, he's hoping. And in the meantime, you might like to check out 1986, another of Buddy Bear's stories. There's a link in the description. And as always, before I go, I'd like to say thank you to all my donors on Ko-fi and Patreon. You are very much appreciated. And my top patrons are Kartek, Gobers Visser, Lexi Bucciarati, Bastian, Ryan Hall, Tiger Cub, Ida Corval, Anubis Silverwind, Dissonance, Grizz, Spiderling, Kopi, Cindy Dragonwolf, Evan King, Hexac, Aaron Fox, Mohammed Al-Zamel, Bieka, Harvest Mouse Productions, Nova Starburn, Omar, Smutu, and Andy Peng. Special thanks to all of those. And that's it for now. So until our next program, after years, on Saturday, return to the colour test card and music.